Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
All right, buddy.
We are back. This is Survivor 48, the finale event. Make sure you like and subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your Survivor coverage. If you're a CBS reality fan, we cover the amazing race. We just finished this season finale review last week. Uh, Brian, this was a surprise. Full spoilers, everybody. We're not going in order. We're reacting right here. We just hung up on watching the finale here. Congratulations to Kyle. Kyle, the winner of Survivor 48. He really shined in the final tribal council. He was really eloquent. He really stated his case. He was really good at lying out not only the secrets and the gameplay that he played during the season, as playing really a middle of the road kind of strategy intentionally, but also about his personal life, about his career. Some stuff we knew, some stuff we didn't really know as much about. But overall, I mean, we'll talk about the Joe and the Eva of it all. I know a lot of people had Joe penciled in as an automatic win. Brian, want to get your reaction?
I guess after seeing how it played out to get to the final three, I guess Kyle not that surprising. I feel like Ava kind of like laid it up with her like I made this move, and then I feel like it was all downhill from there after that. But I think my biggest takeaway is like Ava getting more votes than Joe. I think is what surprises me the most.
Yeah, I mean, Joe was a dominant player as far as the challenges, was safe because of his alliances, did a lot of things right. It's just unfortunately when you have a duo that play one that's always going to be tough if you get to a final three. You are going to split votes. It is going to happen. But even especially specifically with the situation with Eva, someone who's going to be unapologetically truthful and stuff, especially in these social situations and especially in the final tribal, was not doing him any favors, frankly. And it
Yeah,
was, I think Kyle is a deserving winner.
brutal,
I
dude.
mean, I think frankly, even if you talk about this whole finale and the performance wise, I mean, Camilla, I think held herself pretty well, frankly. I the fire, Brian, the fire
Awful,
was a tough watch.
absolutely awful. I think it's more of an indictment that we need to get rid of this because that was the commentary was absolutely brutal. Why is she crying, man, that she can't make fire? Sad
It's
in
a
a bad
cool
way.
novelty. I don't think you need to take fire out of Survivor. You can take, why don't we throw the fire making challenge randomly in each season, random vote, right? It ends up being two people, and it's actually, guess what? We're going to fire, right? Like, let it be random and cool, but it is so arbitrary when we get to this. I hate it. Like, I mean, I've been talking about it. I don't know how many seasons we're getting, I think we started, what, like 42 maybe?
No, we started at 41.
40, yeah, we're going on like 10 seasons of me hating the fire making. So like this is not a new take.
Yeah, and it's been bad since even before we started covering the show. Like even in the 30s, it was terrible. And I actually think it should be maybe a challenge where like there's six or seven people doing it, and there's more pressure. Like,
That would
oh,
be
there's only a
cool.
couple slots left, or like things like that. Because this was the worst one yet, and I've seen them all. This is the worst one yet I've ever seen. Just absolutely brutal.
This is by far the worst one we've covered.
We
Not
should
even
just burn
close.
down
I
the
mean,
whole
not even
set.
close. I was joking with you, Brian, about like I've learned the cadence because we've done so many of these. I was able to fully watch Summer House without literally actually
Mm.
missing anything. And
Yeah.
I saw the fire making, but guess what? I got back to the fire making. It took you 15 seconds to see where that one was going, right? And if I then just because I'm a glutton to see, it was like 2.5 minutes of that. 2.5 minutes of just watching, just like roadkill,
Yeah.
basically.
And
Just it was
Camilla didn't even do
brutal.
anything. Camilla didn't even do anything. So it was literally just Ava in her own like the wind again, like another factor. Wasn't wind a factor last year? I think it was
Yeah.
last year, right?
But it was like gust wind, like
Yeah.
gusting wind.
Man, it would have been really funny if Ava lost. I will say that. Like that would have been kind of cool, but it's brutal. I hate it more than anything.
The season overall, it had a couple, a few bright spots. I mean, there were a few casts. I do think we'll probably there. They put the announcement out there, right? The Survivor 50 cast is coming out next Wednesday, a week from today on Good Morning America. So We
Should do a
will
video
have
for that.
that. We'll obviously cover it on the TikTok. We'll probably do a video here for
Should.
I think I will announce the names. Brian will give his take because he's seen all of these guys, and we'll get a gut instant pick, right? And then when we get closer to the season, we'll maybe do some previews, get some of our
Mhm.
Survivor friends in on it, and we'll try to make it. Listen, it is Survivor 50. We're gonna try to make it a little special. We'll cover it. We'll try to have some fun with it, incorporate some new kind of content. Maybe we'll do a live here and there, right? For it again, we'll try to treat it for what it is, and so, but the cast will really help with that. So
I'm
we'll
really trying to
love to
figure
see
out.
what we land
I'm
here.
really trying to figure out why Jeff thought this was a great season. Even
Because
he
of
said at
the
the end, he's
Eva
like, "This is a
stuff, the
great
Eva
season."
and the Joe and the yeah. Well, listen, seed time he gets renewed, it's automatically a great season for
Yeah,
him. He's like, oh, I already got like 52, 151 and 52. They're great seasons. Speaking of seasons, we are getting 49. They did show the preview really quick at the end. Like a standard teaser comes in the fall, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more pirate themed, maybe, which
yeah,
we
I
had
got
it
that
way
vibe
back. It
too.
reminds me of like season two, three, whatever, when they did that a little bit. So, uh, that'll be cool, I guess, for the first week, and then I'll be annoyed by it already. So,
I'll be annoyed at
uh,
second one.
yeah, look, it is what it is.
Play the
I
hits
think
here.
this was an average season, a below average season if you take everything in new era, probably just a dead. I think this is almost like a dead middle season in the new era, probably, right? This
Yeah,
actually could be on the high
I
end
mean the Twitter
because there's not that many good
discourse.
seasons.
How did you like that thing I tagged you in? And it was because of the Dorinda. I thought that would have really made you
Oh
smile.
my God, classic, classic.
So I don't know. I thought
Well, that was
the public
Survivor,
did like it.
everybody. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that like at least I mean, look, I don't listen. I made a TikTok about that again. Shout out to our TikTok at the Reality Guys. I We've been complaining for years, and literally from the very beginning of this season, and in the last like 3 weeks, everyone had an epiphany, and all my TikTok feed is on the Reality Guys page is just like every other one. It's like, oh, Survivor stinks. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I
Yeah.
literally don't feel bad for any of you people. Like, screw you if you're now just started to not enjoy yourselves. I have not been enjoying myself. Like Brian, that's the part that blew my brain. I'm like, oh, 40, you're like actually 41. I'm like, oh my God. Like this
That's
has
how
been
bad. That's how
brutal
bad it is.
forever.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Between that and The Bachelor, like
Yeah,
for that
it's a
long,
grind.
it is brutal. Brutal to our brains. A lot of finales going on in this current few set of weeks here. I mentioned at the top we did the finale of The Amazing Race 37. I got it right this time, right? Was it 37? Yeah.
Yep.
We have the Summer House finale, is tonight. We'll review that tomorrow for you. We also have the season finale this week of Farmer Wants a Wife. Uh, what the hell else finished, Brian?
I think that's it
I'm forgetting.
for now.
Amazing Race. I think it was next week. Is next week the finale of the rehearsal?
Yep.
We'll have the Summer House reunion. We'll continue with our Valley coverage. We're looking for our cast interviews to continue. We have this Destination X show premiering next week, Brian. That's the Peacock show. The following week, we have The Snake, and I believe that will also get us into Love Island. I don't
Yep.
know again what day Love Island premieres, but we will be there whenever day it does premiere.
Mhm.
So a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of stuff ending. Like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate all of you. But until next season for Survivor 49, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.